Hey everybody, welcome to Lawyer Live with Matt the Lawyer. I am Matt the Lawyer, Matt Johnston. So before we get started with today's topic, I do want to remind everybody to check out the rest of the website. Lots of good content on there, free advice for business owners, creative agencies, folks who are interested in making a little bit better contracts in their world, including my ebook on the subject of contracts and how you can take charge of the contract process and develop contracts that work for you and your business. Today's topic is a little bit different than perhaps some of my other videos. This topic is really about me and why I do what I do. One of the biggest problems that I encountered when I started in the legal practice, and this is a common problem that comes up all over the country, is access to legal services. So I think of things in three groups of people largely. There are the people who are super rich. They've got lots of money to spend. They're always going to be able to access the kinds of legal services they need, whether that's an estate planning attorney or a litigator or a tax attorney or whatever. That includes individuals and businesses as well. Then there are the folks, generally individuals, who are of low income. They don't have a great deal of access to legal services, and usually the legal services that they end up getting are those that are provided on a pro bono basis, which is fantastic, and there's lots of great resources, and I think the legal profession is doing a really good job of providing the necessary legal resources to folks of limited means. The problem for me, as I was seeing it, as I was experiencing it, was the middle class, the folks in the middle. Okay, and when it comes to folks in the middle, a small business owner is a folks in the middle type of person. Most often, they're barely making a living. They may make a profit. They may make a large profit, but still have to, or they may make good money, but have a lot of expenses. They may have staff, what have you. And small business owners have the inability or experience the inability to obtain quality legal services at fees that they can afford. And part of the problem is that we, as a profession, the legal profession, have not done a particularly good job of creating services and creating service models that allow small business owners to access the kind of services they need. See, when a small business owner enters the marketplace, they are subject to all of the rules and regulations that already exist. And while it's kind of a political notion, a lot of those regulations exist and create a barrier to entry into the market. So a small business owner doesn't have access to how do I get around those barriers? How do I approach those barriers? And how do I work and build a business within the confines of the world that's already existing? So when I set out to open up my own law firm and start being an attorney directly focusing on small businesses, that's why. And I kept looking for ways and trying to figure out ways in which to provide quality legal services at a price that small business owners can afford. And one of the early things that I noticed is one reason why small business owners don't call a lawyer is they're afraid of that cost. They're afraid of, well, if I run into a problem this month and I need a lawyer, but it's not really a situation where I'm going to need the lawyer for 20 hours, but I just need to make a phone call. There's a disincentive to do that. But chances are that business is going to need regular ongoing services and regular ongoing consultation. And it's hard to budget for those needs when you can have 1 month where you might make 20 phone calls to a lawyer, which at $30 a pop can get pretty expensive pretty quick, in addition to all of the services that you need the lawyer to do. And as a result, business owners get very reactive in their mindset. They wait until it's an emergency to call a lawyer, and then it's really expensive. So small business owners tend to be in that group that gets a little squeezed, a little crunched. I need legal services. I need to have somebody that I can call, but I'm not really in a position to afford lots of legal services. or to afford a big hourly bill every month that may fluctuate from month to month. And that's why I developed the outsourced general counsel subscription-based plans. I really do want small business owners to have access to the legal services they need and to have the ability to ask the questions, because the legal profession, whether it's a conscious decision, and I don't think it was, I think it's more of a function of unforeseen consequences of changes in how the legal services have been delivered. All of those changes have created a situation where small business owners do not get access to legal services. And that is unfortunate. And that is what I'm trying to change. So if you're a small business owner and you're viewing this and you're wondering, what can I do that's different? Give me a call. We'll figure out a plan that will help you get the legal services you need, get answers to the questions that you have, and do so in a way that's not going to break the bank. In the meantime, I'm Matt the Lawyer, signing off. Go out and watch some live soccer.